Welcome to Undisputed. We are live from LA. I'm Jenny Taft here with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Morning.
Celebrating another wrong Cowboy pick. Way to go. Have you ever made a right pick on the Cowboys? I swear you've missed every game this year.
I like that jinx pick.
Yeah?
I like that jinx pick. You like that, Skip?
There you go. Celebrate. Enjoy.
Why would I celebrate, Skip? Yeah. You think I like seeing you upset?
I'm not upset.
If you thought I was going to come out here and gloat, you were correct. Jenny, I want you, I know you don't do this old heavy stuff right here.
No.
I ain't got... The Tennessee Titans came last night, Skip, and wiped me out. I had cases of hen. This is all I got left, the little
really?
Got singles of the old cream.
Yeah. You wiped out, 3 or 4 right before the show started? Your last couple bottles?
Yeah, I get the old lack gummy.
I don't need any of those.
Oh, Snoop got a good old product. Old Snoop Dogg. You know old Snoop Dogg? Oh, man, this right here.
What's in that?
Have you hide an eagle butt? Yeah, Jenny, that thing have you way up. Like,
Is he going to be okay today, Skip?
I don't know.
I don't either. This could be interesting.
Skip, how are you doing?
I'm just fine. Let's do this.
Where's your Dak Prescott jersey? Can I borrow it?
It's in the trash.
Why would you do that, Skip?
Yep.
Oh, now. Dak, you see what he did, Dak? That's what Dak. That's your boy.
All right, we need to hear
That's
more
your boy,
about that.
Dak.
There is one huge story today, and that is in Dallas. Things started actually pretty well for the Cowboys last night. Dak Prescott got Amari Cooper involved early with a touchdown pass in the first quarter to put them up 7-0. But later in the first, Dak threw a terrible interception into double coverage in the end zone. It was one of his 2 turnovers in the game. The Titans took the lead in the third quarter. Then Marcus Mariota sealed the win with a touchdown run in the fourth. The Cowboys dropped to 3-5 with the loss. Let's take a listen to what Dak had to say after the game.
It's disappointing. I mean, we just didn't get the job done. We all got to do better, and it starts with me. It starts with me first all the way throughout this whole team. So, I mean, very disappointed, as you said, coming off the bye week. Cleaned things up. Felt good going into this one, and as to come out with this loss to be 3-5, I was very disappointed.
Shannon, who deserves the blame for the loss?
He was just speaking. You heard it. It was just speaking. That was him, Skip. Your guy. The guy that you said doesn't turn the football over. The guy that you said is the best young quarterback, he better than walk it to him. Oh, no, Skip. Because here's the thing. Dak Prescott is most responsible. Because sometimes if you have a decent team, and I believe the Cowboys are a decent team, you can overcome bad quarterback play or marginal quarterback play if he doesn't turn the ball over. But when he's not playing well, and he turns the ball over, Skip, you're not overcoming that. They had an opportunity, a golden opportunity. Okay, they missed the chip shot field goal. Okay, no harm, no foul. You like to have those 3 points. But they get the ball back. They go down and get a touchdown. 7-0. Should have been 10-0. Now they force Mariota to take the ball away from him. Now, Skip, you're about to put a stranglehold on this. You're about to go up 14-0. It's second down. And I told you what was going to happen. I said they're going to force feed him, Skip, because Jared needed to show and Dak want to get him involved. Like, ooh, he transitioned. He can accelerate that quick twitch. It's been a while since I've seen that. That's what Dak said. Anyway, Dez Bryant says, well, okay, I'm just sitting over here. Dez like. But anyway, Skip Bayless, why would he force that ball? You told me a guy takes care of the ball. He only had 4 interceptions. Look it up. Jenny, that's what Skip Bayless told me. He had the greatest rookie season at quarterback in NFL history.
You disagree? You disagree? You can't refute it. He did.
I don't remember asking you to speak.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you, Skip.
I think that's a fact.
No.
Oh, you never refuted it. You never told me I was wrong.
Is it my turn?
Because it was right.
Is it my
turn? He did, but that's in the past. That's in the distant past.
Are you going to let me speak? Is it my turn?
No, I just got to clean up your messes.
Well, okay, we'll clean that up last night.
Okay.
How you going to clean that up?
Go ahead.
Well, okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Tell me when it's my turn.
It's not your turn.
Because when it's my turn, it's over.
You interrupted me for 35 seconds since the start of last season. His 10 games of 2 or more turnovers is tied. Now, here's the list you do not want to be on. Skip. Guess who was on that list with?
Yep.
Jameis Winston. You know he turned the ball over.
No, terrible.
Derek Carr. Deshaun Kaiser. That's the list that Dak's on.
Yep.
Now, last night, old Mariota looked like Brady Rogers. Your guy looked like...
No, he looked like Tom Brady.
No, Skip.
Just Tom Brady.
Will you stop interrupting me? Why you...
Don't put those 2 guys in the same sentence. You can't after what happened Sunday.
Well, how about if I put this guy in the same sentence with Nathan Peterman.
Okay.
Dak Prescott is playing like the Peterman.
He is.
Yeah.
I agree.
No.
That's the best point you just made.
I don't need you to agree. I just want you to sit back and just let me have my moment.
Tell me when it's my turn.
It's not your turn yet.
The clock is ticking.
It is not ticking. You keep interrupting me. If you don't mind, okay, you could answer this for me. Just answer this one thing and I'm going to move on. Can you tell the people at home what was Dak Prescott's QBR?
I don't know. When,
you
last
don't know?
night?
Yeah, last night.
All I know is he has plummeted all the way to 25th in the NFL. That's all I care about.
Plummeted?
Yeah.
He was at 20th, so he didn't drop that far.
He was 3rd his first year and 4th last year. Now he's 25th.
Skip, baby.
You asked me, I told you.
Now, why do you do that? But anyway,
By the way, Aaron Rodgers is 22nd.
All I'm saying is this, is that if you look at the first quarter, they were riding along good, but the offense was going through Zeke. Zeke was getting his touches. He was running the football. Somehow they've convinced themselves that Dak Prescott is the answer, and they want him to be Patrick Mahomes. They want him to be walking to him. And so instead, they're getting away from what makes this offense successful, and that's Ezekiel Elliott. Now, you can keep banging your head against the wall and says...
They should have been up 21-0. The first 3 times they have the football, they go 1st and 10 at the Tennessee 23, and they wind up with 0 points because they missed the field goal. And then it's 1st and 10 at the Tennessee 15, and they cashed it. Finally, Amari ran a little in and out.
Yeah.
And he hit him for the touchdown. Then they get it, to your point, 1st and goal at the 4, and he makes the single worst play of his NFL career, did Dak Prescott. So as I go deeper into Dak, this is the moment of truth. I can no longer defend that. That was pathetic. What did I tell you yesterday? This wasn't just a must win. This was you better win or heads will roll. And that includes the quarterback and the head coach. And we'll get to the head coach here in a little bit.
Hold on. I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. Are you saying you can't defend that throw, or you can no longer defend Dak Prescott?
His whole year. I can't defend his year. I just said he's 25th in QBR. I can't defend. I could defend 3rd the first year. I could defend 4th last year. I thought he was really very good last year, given that Zeke cloud that hung over the team all year. Is he going to play or not going to play? And then when he comes back, will they be better? And they went 9-7, and he was 4th overall in QBR. Well, I can defend that. But this was unforgivable and indefensible, because let's look at 2 plays. Because on the first series, he on 3rd and 7 from the, what did it get down to? The 20, 3rd and 7 from the 20. This is, you got to make a play. You're at home. This is the turning point of your season. This is sink or swim. And he throws the fade to Amari Cooper. And again, is he Amari happy? You know, is it Amari dependent? But he throws a fade route. He just throws it out of bounds. That's not even a jump ball. Well, if this is the game of the year for you, this is the turning point game, you can't make a throw that poorly that early in the game. And he'd already missed Cole Beasley. I think Cole got held on the play, but he missed him over the middle when he looked like he was open, and they called holding. But then we get down to the fateful play that you talked about. It's only 2nd and goal. It's not even 3rd and goal. And what did we see? We saw Dak fading back with that gun-shy body language that I've seen more and more of, because he just looked like he's looking for the rush. You know, they always say Brady's so great because he never sees the rush. Well, he's looking for the rush, and he lobs a lollipop only in Amari's direction, as if Amari is 7 feet tall. He's 6'1". He's not Rico Gathers.
And he's double covered.
He's not just doubled. He's doubled by 2 really good players. Their best corner and their best safety. That's an all-pro safety in Kevin Byard, who's all over him. And it's not even close. It's the all-time most boneheaded, wrong-headed decision you could ever make, because the game is teetering, as you said.
Yes.
You could be up 21-0. Well, at least at that point, you could be up 14-0. And could Tennessee come back from 14-0? I don't know. I'm not sure, because they can't score until you give them life and you give them new inspiration, and then they gain momentum and they gain confidence, and then they just couldn't be stopped on offense. And it all swung on that play. And then what did Kevin Byard do? He went San Francisco TO, and he ran to the star in the middle of the field, and he celebrated on the star. And you know what? It was brazen, and you can say it was out of bounds, but it was beautiful, because it drove a stake right through Dallas's heart. And I believe at that point, at that moment, that was the turning point and the closing point for this football team this year. I believe that football team lost heart and lost faith in its quarterback because it was such a bad decision throwing in the direction of your new target, your new wideout, and Kevin Byard adds insult to injury by running all the way to the start and celebrating. Then I thought it was weird that it was like deja voodoo because a number 31 came flying in. George Teague was 31, and Byron Jones comes flying in. God bless him, and tries to knock him off the star. But the point was made. Byard got away with it because it's the turning point emotionally and mentally for the football team. You know this. How are you going to respond? I immediately tweeted, okay, make him regret it. Get mad and go make him regret it. Make him eat that, right? And what happened? Mariota made the defense eat it again and again and again.
Skip, I can see why you're disappointed because, as you mentioned, the Tennessee Titans have the 30th ranked offense. You have the #1 scoring defense and a top 5 defense. And for them to go get 28, and you would have thought your defense, because they are ranked so high, going against that defense, they would struggle. They didn't struggle, Skip. No. Mariota got what he wanted. And when you look at this game, and back to the touchdown celebration, so I guess this is where we're headed. Everybody's remaking. You know, they remade Magnum PI, they remade Hawaii Five-0. So the Sharpie is coming, Skip Bayless. I just want you to know the Sharpie, the river dance, the proposal on the sideline, like the pom-pom.
We're there.
That's where we're headed. But back to on the field. Skip, I'm not seeing the progression that you would want to see in a third-year quarterback. As a matter of fact, I think you could agree with this. You're seeing regression.
It's going the wrong way.
You're seeing regression.
It's just terrible. And again, you know how hard the position is to play.
Yes.
Once you start to lose confidence in yourself,
yes.
and that's what I'm seeing.
Yes.
I'm seeing gun shy. I'm seeing ghosts.
Right.
I'm seeing, what's going to happen next? I'm seeing careless with the football because you keep trying too hard to make a play that isn't there.
It's not there. Why would you? The thing that you said you wanted to get away from is that the single coverage, it forced you to go to Dez, and sometimes you force throws to him. Okay.
Terrible.
This guy's double covered. I understand he just got there. You like the way he run routes. Yes, he can accelerate. But Skip, sometimes it's better to live to see another day. Get to third down, and then who knows what happens. So maybe if you go up 10-0, maybe it changes the landscape. But once you turn that ball over there, and they go down the field and get a touchdown, and it's a 7-7 ball game, all bets are off. You've given them confidence when you could have left them for dead. So now you've got a dogfight on your hands. And you told me Hudson Houck was a great offensive line coach. The offensive line, they looked worse last night at home than at any point.
They lost the line of scrimmage consistently, and the only point you made to open that I disagreed with is about Zeke. I don't know how many times that Linehan called Zeke on first down, and there's no creativity to it. It's just like straight ahead.
And that's the thing, though, Skip. You get a guy the ball on first because they know, okay, the Tennessee is like playing the options. Okay, on first down, Zeke averages this, especially his rookie season. And even last year, it wasn't as high as his rookie season. So they really want to get in 2nd and 5 by running the football. So the defensive coordinator did a great job of shutting off Zeke on first down. Now, Skip, you going back to the line of scrimmage, it's 2nd and 10. It's 2nd and 12. Now, I know you got to throw the ball.
And with that shaky quarterback, the deeper you get against the chains, the worse it's going to get, and the more likely he is to try to make something that's out of nothing.
He's holding the ball too long.
He is. He's holding the ball too long.
Because he's trying to make a play, and I watch Rod Smart skip on a 7-step drop. The one thing your position coach, running back coach should tell you, I think Gary Brown is the running back coach in Dallas. You can't cut on a 7-step drop, Rod Smith, because when you cut the guy, Dak is in 3-step.
The guy who then got up and made the sack. I know.
You cut the guy on a 7-step drop. Step 3, he's going to get up off the ground and come hit your quarterback in the mouth.
Okay, and to your point, what was the one flash where we saw some good Dak? It was at the end of the first half when they did tie the score at 14-all, and they went 10 plays, 78 yards. Why? Because they were going no huddle, and he wasn't thinking anymore. He was just stepping into it and firing. And he's best when he steps in and throws darts. He doesn't need to be throwing any lollipops. And then he threw a 23-yarder to Hearns that tied the score. And I think, okay, maybe you got this. Then they came out and stopped Tennessee, which got the second half kickoff because they deferred it first. And then it was the most pathetic series of the game. When they got the ball back, well, it's still a tie game. And you go sack, Zeke 0, and sack. And I wanted to turn my TV off. I don't want to watch this anymore because that's pathetic. That's going backward.
Skip, at some point in time, you have to come to the realization Cowboys aren't a very good football team.
I just said that.
They're
a 3-5. That's what they are.
Yeah,
what did Parcells say? You are what your record is. Well, this is scary what your record is, because as much potential as they flashed in the first 6 minutes of that game, they went from maybe blowing out Tennessee to getting blown out at home. That's a bad sign.
And guess what? The next 2 weeks, Jen,
it's not.
They're on the road. Them birds of prey. Fly, Eagles, fly. And them old dirty birds, you go, hey, Atlanta.
It's not an easy.
Now, let me tell you, now you think you struggle with Mariota throwing the ball? Boy, Matt Ryan got Julio done got him a tub. They say a touchdown is like great. They come in bunches.
Was that not a house of horrors for Dallas last year? Remember what happened in that game last year?
I do.
And then what happens? Washington comes to Dallas on Thanksgiving, but I've told you. I know that you say they're wounded, but
they're wounded. He can't do it. Now, he can't do what old First Cousins did. Because you remember First Cousins, he went to Seattle last year, Jenny, lost 4 starting offensive linemen. A lot of them guys, now they're trying to make excuse. I don't know how, check down that Alex Smith is going to do it. He's lost 3 starters. Kirk Cousins said, well, hold my beer. Not only did I lose offensive linemen as starters, I lost Jordan Reed. Josh Dotson was injured. But ain't nobody make no excuse. You told me I was terrible. So suck it up, Kirk Cousins. But we're not talking about Washington.
We are talking about Washington because they're coming soon, and I don't think Kirk Cousins drinks beer, but beside that point, Kirk Cousins was 1-6 against Dallas, and I always look forward to playing against Kirk Cousins, and I do not look forward to playing against Alex Smith. I don't care what you say. That there's something new about this team. It's different. I know they're just decimated, but just watch. I wouldn't doubt it if they come to Dallas and win that game, and if they win that game, it's going to plummet because then the Eagles come back again to Dallas.
That's why Coach John Gruden traded Amari Cooper. He knew that was going to be a top 5 pick. I gave him the number 4 pick in the draft to get me a top 5 pick back. That's how he did that right there.
Well, I told you Gruden did some great things. But their position, man.
Their position, that don't mean he's going to pick somebody good. You know, I mean, come on now, let's stop playing. But anyway, no. I'm not going to let you try to shift and talk about Coach Gruden and what he might get.
I'm not
going to let you talk about it. I'm not going to let you talk about it. No. This is about Dak. And I need you to accept more responsibility.
I just did. What
I don't
know what else I can say.
Because Jen be on that head.
No. It's not my thing.
You know what's
I'm surprised by that.
You know what's good? You got all of them saying, every time I turn around, you're the guy. You're the Hall of Famer, right? You're in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Skip, I'm in the Hall of Fame. You gave Dak an F. I say, I didn't give it to him. He earned it.
No,
I don't give out grades. I give you what you get.
Best QBR last year. He was really good last year. He's been really awful this year.
The question was, here's the thing about QBR. Was he the 4th best quarterback? Did anybody think at any point in time he was the 4th best quarterback last year? Absolutely not.
I watched him outplay Jared Goff. Then I watched him outplay Aaron Rodgers. Go look it up. Go look it up. Go look at the numbers and tell me he didn't outplay him. And then I watched him outplay Alex Smith when he was playing for Andy Reid and they were flying high.
And he came to my restaurant and he got a good old hot ale at my restaurant.
I don't understand your restaurant because I thought you didn't serve people who lost, and now all of a sudden you're serving L's.
That's what I served, them hot ales.
You must have been bordering on bankruptcy.
No,
because there weren't enough winners.
I had to shift my business model. Yeah, the Tennessee Titans.
So now everybody can get in your restaurant except you serve
No. Cowboy fans, Cowboys, the players, they came last night, hot ales. Them things were right off the grill.
Really?
Serving them up. The Titans came in. We had us a good old time at Club Shay Shay.
Trust me on this. No Cowboy fan came to your restaurant.
Well, why not, Skip?
You
don't like hot ales?
No.
Hot ales? Man, them things was
Cowboy fans don't like you.
Yeah, I had that thing slow burning with that old oak wood, little I had that oak wood, and then I topped it off with that cherry. Had that nice crust on that thing. Jenny. I had them old slap your mama ribs.
Okay, we'll avoid that restaurant food.
Don't do that, Jenny. Come on, do that.
It's their worst loss coming off a bye since 2004. And we're going to talk more about them later because we are not done here. It is Election Day. Are we going to get a